What if you could achieve everything you ever wanted? Hi guys, I'm Harshita and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a hot minute since I've posted, but trust me, this video is so worth it. And I've really put a lot of thought and care into this video. So trust me, you'll want to watch till the end. Doubt has been a thing in humankind since the beginning of time. And it has played a really crucial role, especially for the evolution of human beings, because back then we had to worry about things like, is this water safe to drink? Is this food edible? And really materialistic things that were important back then. But doubt has really carried on now as well and has really played a role in our life, which has been detrimental in some ways and important in some. Of course, it's important to have doubt in things like your relationships in life and how other people impact you, but in ways, doubt can also really stop you from achieving the things that you want to achieve in life. And it can really be detrimental when it comes to your level of growth and success. So what if I told you that doing one simple thing could fix all of this? Fix all of the doubt that you have when it comes to making a big decision. Fix all of the doubt that you have when it comes to taking that extra leap and really making that big step to achieving something that you've always wanted to achieve. And this one thing is, what if you could achieve everything you ever wanted? And this single phrase is going to be transformative because you have to really think about, what would I do if I could achieve every single thing that I imagined I could achieve and I want to achieve? The thing is, your desires and with the things that you want, they come from a root and a thing in your life that has been impacting you in a very important and significant way. We want something so bad because we can see ourselves having it in the future. We can see that it's literally this close. All we have to do is take the necessary steps to achieve the thing. So what's stopping you? That thing is the doubt that you have engraved in your mind naturally. And the thing that's really important is that you need to erase this and add the confidence and the mindset that you could achieve every single thing you want to achieve. I don't care how unrealistic it is. I don't care how impossible it may seem. You know how many things have happened in life that have seemed practically impossible, but they're not anymore because somebody out there did it. Back then, if you had told somebody who was riding in carriages and horses that there is going to be this function and this mechanism that's going to be made in the future that can drive on its own and can take you anywhere you want without you lifting a finger, if you told somebody back then, they would think you're crazy. This same disbelief that that person felt that this could happen now is the same kind of doubt that you have in place in your mind that you can't achieve every single thing you want to achieve. So many ambitious people out there are working hard and achieving the things that they want because they have that extra courage and bravery to take the extra step. So what's stopping you? What is the limiting thing out there that is stopping you from achieving your biggest dreams in life? This brings us on to the next topic of limiting beliefs. These limiting beliefs that you have in your mind are also the ones that are stopping you from the idea that you could have everything you ever wanted. There are so many ambitious people and so many big people out there who are influencers, writers, musicians, authors, so many different things, and these people have gotten to this point in life because they knew and that they had to take that extra step, and they knew that they had to have the confidence within themselves to really take that step forward and work hard to achieve the things that they want to achieve so badly. If you want something bad enough, you will take the further extra step and you will work extra hard to achieve it. So all you have to do is literally start it. That's all you have to do to get to the place where you can really consider, I actually can have everything I could ever imagine to have. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is imagine yourself having it and actually implement this in your life. By making this single assumption that you really can achieve everything you want to achieve, would you still act the way that you act now? I want you to really think about that question, because the choices that we make and the things that we do on a daily basis, we tend to do them unconsciously because they're comfortable, because they're things that we naturally are inclined to do, and they've become habits throughout time. So can't you really replace these habits with things that will help you get to that level that you want to achieve for a career or for a job or for basically anything really? If you were to replace this one thing with another thing, you could hypothetically get to the level of comfort in doing that one thing that you are so uncomfortable with now, as long as you did it consistently and daily. I want you to just take a moment and really assume that you could have it all. I want you to have that level of delusion that people think that you are literally insane. Because the people around you, there are going to be inevitably people that are going to doubt you for making such crazy assumptions that why does this person think that they could have so much of this? How are you going to handle all of this? I will handle however much I believe I can handle. And that is as simple as that. You are only going to be able to achieve the things that you think you can achieve based off of the level that you set for yourself. There's of course going to be a level that you are overwhelmed, and there's going to be an extent, but the level you set for yourself at base 1 is going to be the level that you are going to be able to achieve, because you have set it so clearly in your mind that you can only achieve this level. But if you were to raise the bar a little bit higher next time, guess what? You would be able to reach it if you want it bad enough. If you were able to really want something even more, guess what? You would raise the bar higher because you are just that way. You want to grow constantly. So guess what? You will reach that level as long as you put in the hard work for it, as long as you implement the tasks and implement the hard work in your daily basis. I want you to really envision what your version of yourself would look like if they had the assumption in their mind, if they believed so deeply in their heart that they really could have everything they wanted. What would that person do on a daily basis? How would they wake up? How would their morning routine look like? How would their afternoon routine look like? What would they do on a daily basis? And it doesn't have to be something like work, work, and work. No, this is your life. You have to enjoy it, but you also have to understand that you are a limitless human being. So by envisioning this kind of person, you quite literally can be that person, because guess what? Your brain didn't come up with this idea out of nowhere. Your brain came up with this idea because you can imagine it happening. You can literally see yourself achieving these things, which means that it is a realistic goal. As long as you can envision it in your head, you can put it in front of you and make it happen. Because your brain has come up with this because the brain knows that you are able to achieve this one thing. So why are you so hard on yourself, and why are you constantly worrying about, but what if I can't achieve it? That is the doubt that I am talking about. The doubt that a person has engraved in themselves that is going to stop them from wanting to do the things that they want to do so badly. Outside opinion does not matter whatsoever. Outside opinion is such a little part of your life, you don't even realize it. Have you ever realized something that you've done and you try to mention it again in front of your friends, but then your friends say, I don't remember this happening? Because guess what? It did happen, but they weren't paying attention. Because not the world revolves around you. There are 8 billion people on this planet, and you think that one little thing you do is going to basically make the earth rotate and make the earth shatter. That's not how it works. You are going to be doing things in life, and you're going to be taking steps forward to achieve things in life. And guess what? Not everybody is going to be able to recognize them. So you have to be able to recognize these things yourself. You have to be proud of yourself before anybody else is. Because in order to continue to have the motivation to do the things you want to do, to be able to reach the level and get everything you want, you have to be your biggest supporter. You have to be the support system that you dream of having. Because the phrase, it's lonely at the top, comes from the idea that you don't believe in yourself and you don't have the support system. But if you have the support system within yourself, guess what? You'll never be lonely at the top. So you will constantly be striving for better and better and better, because you know that you love yourself enough to work hard and to want the very best life for yourself. Because you know deep down that you're going to work at your highest ability, and you're going to work to your highest potential in order to get the best life possible for you. because you have the belief so deeply enrooted in you that you can achieve everything that you want to achieve. This ideal person that you have in your mind is somebody that is realistic, and you can reach that level if you take the correct steps. Being decisive is something that I struggle with as well, and I tend to be indecisive, but by being decisive with your goals and with the things you want to achieve in life, you are going to essentially be really putting in the most of yourself that you can into your work. You're going to be your most committed self because you know that you chose this option, so you're going to put your highest and best work into that one thing. So therefore, if you work hard enough, you are going to naturally be able to achieve more, and if you are decisive with your options, you are also going to be able to reach a higher level of that hard work. It's not that I've never failed in life, it's just that I have such a deep belief that no matter how much I fail, I will be able to stand back up again. A really common misconception is the idea that having everything you could ever want correlates with the idea that you're going to get everything done in the first try. That is not how it works. There are going to be so many trials and tribulations, and there are going to be so many obstacles out there that you're going to have to face to achieve the things. But guess what? If you want something bad enough, you are going to get it because you have such a persistence inside of you that you are going to be wanting to do it anyways. I lost my train of thought. Okay, listen to me when I say this. It is not about the obstacle, it is about the persistence. Whether you are persistent to do something, there are going to be obstacles, there are going to be so many failures that you're going to feel tired of it because that is what's going to make you want to give up. But guess what? If you continue to persist, you will get it eventually. You will achieve the thing that you want to achieve. And that is how you get to the point where you have everything you could ever desire. That is when you get to the point where you have everything you could ever desire and where you've achieved every goal that you want to achieve. That is how you get the damn thing done, especially if you're persistent of it. And if you don't feel that motivation, if you aren't persistent for it, and if this extends to a long period of time, maybe it's not for you. Maybe it is, and maybe you are just in a slump. But in some cases, that just means a redirection. Maybe this is redirection. Maybe this one thing wasn't meant for you, and take this redirection in mind and follow another path. Success can be so objective. It can be practically anything, but it's based off of a person's point of view in life, which is why I'm going to tell you one thing. If you wanted to achieve something bad enough, you would do the hard work and you would go over every single mountain of challenge to get to that level. However, if you aren't willing to do that, maybe it's something that you aren't meant to do. You can't do every single thing, but what you can do is the things that you know you're good at, you know you will keep doing. Once you've achieved the mindset of, I can get everything I want, you have to be able to actually put in the effort and put in the persistence and the stubbornness. You have to be so stubborn. You have to be basically a spoiled brat when it comes to the things that you want. I want you to be such a spoiled brat when it comes to this. I want you to demand it so badly that you are going to have it no matter what. No matter what comes in the way, you will get the thing done. And that's exactly what you have to do. You have to persist and persist and persist until the universe is so tired of hearing you, you are going to get it. You are such a persistent person. You are resilient, you are stubborn, and you are such a spoiled brat that the universe is like, here, have it, it's fine. And that's exactly what you have to do. Some obstacles that get in the way are so rough that it makes us want to give up on the thing that we want to do. However, when these obstacles come in the way, what we have to do is weave around them. We have to adjust, and we have to be able to be flexible with our goals and with the things that we do. Of course, being consistent is important, but being consistent isn't doing the same thing exactly every single day. Being consistent means that you are flexible with the way you do things, but the end goal is the same. What matters though is how you are going to be flexible with the obstacle, and you have to weave yourself around it. Of course, confrontation is important, but when obstacles come in the way, you also have to find a way to cross the obstacles. You can't simply be stuck there. You have to be able to move on to reach a higher level within you and be able to reach a higher level of your potential. Potential is such a limitless thing. You have such potential within yourself to do every single thing you want to achieve. One of the reasons why I've been so indecisive in life is because I know that I could succeed in every single thing. And this is not because I'm overconfident or I have an ego. Well, maybe a little bit, but this is also because I know that I am such a committed person, and I know that if I am passionate about something and if I work hard for it, I will inevitably achieve it. If I work hard for something, I can have everything I could ever imagine. And that is why I'm so resilient when it comes to the things that I want to achieve. I don't care how impossible they may seem. There is always a 0.1 chance that I can achieve it. And guess what? 0.1 chance, a 1% chance, a 2% chance is better than 0, which means that it is a possible thing that I can achieve. There have been so many rare cases and so many rare occasions, but in reality, they aren't even rare. They aren't even just out of pure luck. You don't see how much work a person puts behind the scenes. You don't see how much work a person puts in to achieve the one thing. There are instances when life is unfair, but there are also instances where we don't even see half the story. We can't look at another person and look at how easy they have. Look at the things that they have. We have to look at the things that we have, because guess what? That person could be working so hard. They could be working 18 hours a day for all we know. And that person could be working non-stop to achieve the thing that they want, which is why they're here. That person could be going something really rough, or they could be at a stage in their life that you don't want to get to. So guess what? Don't compare yourself when you're in these journeys, because that other person is in their own pathway and your pathway is designed for you. It's so critical to think about the fact that you are your own person and you have so many skill sets that not other people have, which is what makes you so unique. You have these skill sets and you have these abilities that not other people do, which is what makes you unique. You can be similar to a person, but nobody can replicate your work. You can be similar to another company, but they will never have the same product as you, and you will never have the same product as well. Because guess what? Nothing will ever be an exact replica. You can be a certain way, but they are going to be another way, which is exactly why you cannot compare yourself. You have to look at your own journey to be able to achieve the things that you want. You have to be able to look at this other person and take the things that resonate with you and leave the rest to them. You can't be copying the exact person, because you will never be an exact replica of that person, no matter how much you admire that person. And there are so many people that I admire as well out there. I am never going to be like that person, and that's okay, because guess what? They could never be like me either. I have my own attributes and I have so many beautiful things about myself that nobody else could replicate, which is what makes me the person that I am. And this is simply a mindset that we need to achieve. I know I can have every single thing I want, and I know I can achieve everything I want. I understand myself, and I understand that I have that within me, and I have the mindset engraved so deeply within me that I can get every single thing I want. And guess what? Because I believe that, I will. My brain has made this such a comfortable thought. I know that when I put in the hard work, I see results. So if I just keep doing this same simple thing, put in hard work, see results. See an obstacle, guess what? You cross it, you weave around it, you adjust to be able to cross the obstacle and get the thing done. Gosh, I'm gonna crash out. So that's it for this video, and I really hope you guys liked this video, because I really want you guys to consider, if you put your heart into something, you really can achieve so much. And you just have to have that mindset though. What if you could achieve every single thing you want to achieve? That's what you have to imagine. What would you do if you were that? What would you act like? How would you carry yourself? What would you do on a daily basis? You really need to add these things into your life, because these things are going to close the gap between the person that you want to become and the person you are now. And that's exactly why I make videos like these. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys did, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys again in the next upcoming videos because those videos are super exciting and I'm really excited to share those. Bye!